Hey guys, it's Rick here, and today I'm doing a video of this very old Westinghouse fluorescent fixture. I got this from SSS Surplus and Salvage, same place I got the Daybright and that one with the incandescent bulbs in it. All three of these came from the same pile actually, and this one caught my interest just because it's so old. I mean, this has got to be a late 40s model, I'm guessing, based on some of the ones I've seen online. I'm not 100% sure, but I would guess late 40s on it. Could be 50s maybe, but still, definitely an earlier one. Let's take a closer look here. Yeah, I mean, and it's a really nice looking fixture. I think it's very almost like Art Deco with all the kind of round lines on it. Um, One thing I find interesting is that the shade sticks out farther than the rest of the main part of it there, and the sockets line up with it, but this like sticks out. It's really kind of neat looking. And then the sockets are pretty interesting as well. They're like one solid piece. Both sockets built in, and it also has the starter integrated into it too. This one, I think this one's a little bit better condition, at least in terms of paint, but yeah, really neat looking, I think. And then it's a really nice quality paint job too. This is like a kind of a, I don't know if it's, reminds me of ceramic almost. I mean, it's not I mean it's metal just painted, but still it's very nice quality paint job on it. And then yeah, the top part's like black. It's a little rusted actually, but still decent condition. And then the thing that I also find interesting is it's got like this little black stripe on the side of it there to kind of match the top. It's really neat looking, I think. And then there's a couple labels on there. Not sure how well those are going to show up, but one says Westinghouse reflector and then an illegible number. And then this one's like a like UL certified kind of thing. And then I think this one's the actual UL. That other one's like a, I don't know, Electric Laboratories or something. This one's the UL label actually. It's kind of chipped, but it's there. Yeah, and I had to replace the ballast, which I'll show in a minute here. One of the wires was pretty much frayed beyond repair, and I just didn't feel comfortable using it. In terms of, I just didn't want something to get shorted out, so I decided to not use it. I put a 1953 GE2 lamp ballast in there that I got from eBay. And it's like literally a direct replacement. I mean, it's obviously exact same specs, very similar shape, and it literally is the exact same size to the point where the screw holes even lined up so it would fit right in where the other one was. So yeah, I had to replace that. The starters were not included. There were no starters at all, so I just had to add those. And then the bulbs are actually the ones that came with the Daybright. The Daybright now has new tubes, but I put these older ones in here just because I figured we might as well, you can see the tubes a little bit better on this one. I mean, this one they're kind of enclosed within this assembly here, but these are exposed, so I figured we might as well put the older tubes where you can see them. And yeah, I mean, it works pretty well after taking care of all that. It's a preheat, so it's got the neat startup. And here's the original ballast. Just wanted to show you that. The one I replaced it with is actually very, very similar. It's a GE2 lamp, but literally looks identical except for the label. Also cloth wiring, also a big block like this. Very, very similar. And that one's from 1953. This one, I don't know what the date is. I'll show you the markings here. I don't know if like that number means anything in terms of the date, but yeah, honestly, no idea. So there's the wiring diagram. There's also a thing on the side here, UB. It looks like letter U, letter B. I've got no idea what that means, but yeah. And cloth wiring. And unfortunately, that's the reason I can't use it. Right there. It is. Yeah, it's totally frayed by the where it goes into it there, and I worry about that touching. Even if I tape it or something, I mean, it's not going to be able to go all the way in. I worry about it touching the metal housing there, so if that happened, it could short something out, so I can't use this, unfortunately. It may even work, I don't know, there's a chance it still works, but yeah, so unfortunately I don't feel comfortable using that the way it is, so I mean, I don't know if there's a way you can repair that or not, but I don't really want to just throw tape on it and call it fixed. And there doesn't seem to be any apparent way to open this either without destroying it, so, but yeah, so just thought I'd show that real quick. Alright, so here's the two tubes that came with the Westinghouse. Yeah, these are the ones that just came with it when I got it. I just wanted to show you them up close real quick. This first one is a General Electric F40 CW Cool White Preheat Rapid Start USA. It's definitely an old one. I don't know exactly when. I guess there's a way you can tell by these dots, but I don't really know that system. So I would imagine it's probably a 50s, 60s tube, maybe. I don't know, somewhere around there. I don't think it'd be much newer than like the 70s or so. Since it's inside etch, like this isn't painted on. That's actually inside. Well, it is painted, but underneath the glass as opposed to on top of it. So I think that means it's an earlier one. Yeah, and then this one has silver end caps. It's got the older style GE bi-pin. And this one I did test, and it's pretty much end of life. It'll sort of light up. I mean, it goes like half brightness and then just flickers a lot. Can't sustain the full brightness though, so it's not really usable anymore. And then the other one is a Kenrad. Let me get focus there. Yeah, Kenrad 40 watt white preheat rapid start F40W. And this one is particularly cool. Kenrad, I believe, stands for Ken Radio. I looked into it a little bit, and I guess they actually had some relations with Westinghouse at one point. So that makes me believe that there's a chance this could be one of the original bulbs for the fixture, like when it was made. I don't know exactly when it, again, don't know the exact date, but I mean, this one seems like it could be old enough to be one of the originals. Yeah, and it's obviously got the black end caps. And this one I have no idea if it works. Well, I mean, I'm pretty much sure it does not, because this end cap over here is completely broken. Like you can literally rotate it 360 degrees, and obviously that's not good. I would imagine it's not even sealed anymore. And there's also a bunch of these little like yellow specks all over it on this end, particularly the broken one. I have no idea what that is, and I really hope it's not mercury, but again, I don't know. There was a lot of that stuff splattered all over the fixture, like the entire light fixture over there. Just kind of splattered all over near the broken end cap, so I'm guessing that's something that came out of it when it blew up. I cleaned that up and obviously washed my hands after, but yeah, hopefully that is not mercury, but we'll see. But yeah, cool tube, but that's really a shame when the end caps is broken. So, but yeah, unfortunately both of these are no good pretty much, so I had to swap them out, but just wanted to show those real quick. And alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and do a couple startups here. I got it plugged in alright over here, so here we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how much life these tubes have got left in them. I mean, they're both pretty black on the ends. But, yeah, but they still work for now. Yeah, but I mean, both the tubes are older GE ones. This one's a main lighter, and then that one's just like a mid-2000s residential. This one I would guess is probably a 70s or 80s bulb. I'm not 100% sure, somewhere around there. But yeah, I mean, very bright light. Alright, and then we'll let me do one more startup on that. So yeah, really neat light. I like this one a lot. Probably the oldest fluorescent fixture that I own. So there you have it, the 1940s Westinghouse fluorescent fixture. Stay tuned, there's more videos on the way.